Hey, this is Danielle. Welcome to the free video. So, earnings season is upon us, or at least we're getting pretty close, and I like to look for what I call earnings explosions. So, first of all, I'm focusing primarily on tickers that have been doing really well throughout the pandemic. CHGG is one of them. They have online tutoring, books, stuff like that. You can go to their website, see all the offerings that they have. And what I love to see is a big runaway gap that never fills after last quarter. So whatever the previous quarter was, you look at that quarter, you can see that we had a huge gap up, and then boom, it continued higher for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in a row. And what typically happens in that instance is when next quarter comes around, which it's coming up and the report is going to be on the 26th. What typically happens in that instance is, number one, you see another run into earnings, which we're already kind of in the middle of that. So it looks like I'm a little bit late on this one, actually. But you also can potentially get another big gap up and a move after the fact. So, oh yeah, one more thing about this one is it has high short interest. So when you're looking at a ticker like this that has high short interest, this one has 10%, so it's not huge. But with 10% high short interest, if it breaks this high, it can really get going. So I'm looking at this for a couple different trades. Like I said, I was a little bit late on the game. I just happened to notice this one. So I don't know that I'd get in right here. I would rather get in around 82 or so. But there is a 78-minute squeeze, which I like to use for an entry point. And there is still plenty of time. I mean, the earnings report's going to be on the 26th. So there still is time to do a run into earnings. So the way that I typically like to trade this is I like to buy some Delta 50s or Delta 60 calls. If you're just going to trade the run into earnings, that would mean holding it until the report and then getting out. Ideally, as a target on this, I would like to see a new high. So you currently right now are sitting at a 786 area retracement level, and the overall target is 100, but that's pretty lofty for before the earnings report. But at least I would like to be able to see $90, new high, something like that. Now, at that point, I would reevaluate and see, okay, where is this at? Because I definitely want to do an earnings trade on this. When it comes around for earnings, there's a couple different things that I'll do. I don't know what I'm going to do yet because we're still 10 days away. But what you can do is you can sell a put credit spread. You can buy some out of the money calls. You can put an out of the money butterfly up here, for maybe like a 110, 115 target, really cheap butterfly. For a lotto trade, something like that. You can also just buy the stock. So moral of the story is I really like the CHGG company, CHGG stock, all that good stuff. I like the short interest. I think it's set up for a pretty decent potential, at least for an earnings explosion and a run into earnings. So I'm eyeing that one, and I'm going to look for an entry on it. Also, I want to let you know that I had a webinar last Wednesday. If you were not able to make it, you can go to simplertrading.com/ticker-replay. You can also find it on my Twitter feed. You can follow me at Trader Danielle on Twitter. So basically during this webinar, I talked about how I went from making 50% a year to 600% this year, and my plan and overall the setups that I'm using and the option strategies that I'm using to do that. So if you want to learn more, check it out at ticker-replay, simplertrading.com/ticker-replay, or you can find it on Twitter at Trader Danielle and any of the other locations, like our website, homepage, simplertrading.com. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you in the next one.